Okay, next we're going to talk about two-dimensional arrays in Java. So you should have created a chapter 4 project, a chapter 4 package, chapter_4 package. And next we're going to create a class called two-dimensional arrays. You can copy this code from the PDF file. It'll save you some time. Always remember to use the source format command. That'll save you time with a lot of tabs and things. And it'll give you nice formatted code. So in this program, what we're going to do is we're going to set up two, we're going to go through from top to bottom, two integers. They're final num rows and num columns. So we're going to have a two-dimensional array of 2 rows and 2 columns. And what we're going to do first is we're going to iterate through that array the first time, and we're going to populate it with random variables. And to accomplish that, we're going to import the Java util random class, and we'll use the next int method set at with the input of 100. So that'll generate a random number between 0 and 100. And then once we've populated that, what we'll do is we will traverse through the 2D array, noting both the max and min values, and then finally we'll keep a record of what's the minimum value, what's the maximum value, and then at the very end we'll print that out. So let's go ahead and step through this in the debugger. I've put some comments in here, and we will want to put a breakpoint here, and we'll put another one here, here, and here. That should do it. And if we need to add some more, we can add some more later, but we'll start with this. So let's go ahead and switch to the debug perspective. And let's get started. I'm going to hit the debug button, and it ends on the first breakpoint. Let's see if there's anything interesting here to look at. Well, yeah, first off, here's our number compare. Here's our two-dimensional array, and we initialized it with all zeros. And that's interesting. Random hasn't really executed yet, so I wouldn't expect anything there. We'll go ahead and hit F6 to execute it once. We'll see what value it came up with. There we go. 37. That's interesting. I don't see that here. I would expect to see that here, and I don't. That's interesting. I see here 34. Okay. Well, let's continue on. That was unexpected. Execute again, and this time the value is 61, and we'll step through again. There we go. It's 36 and 35. So we've done it 4 times. And we're initializing the number of the int max number and min number, initializing those, and they're set at the very first values at position 0, 0, which is 37. And we'll continue. And the first time through, we're going to compare. You can see I is at 0 and j is at 0. Now j is at 1. We'll do that comparison. We'll update. Max number now has been set to 61. Which is at position 1, the second position. Executing again. I is at 1, j is at 0. Done another test. Min number has now been set to 36. Max number is at 61. We'll keep stepping through. And we're done. And we know that the minimum number is 36 and the maximum number was 65. Very good. We can also run through this. I'm going to go ahead and terminate my session. We'll switch over to the Java perspective. And we can just run this a number of times. So this time the minimum number is 64, the maximum number generated by the random number generator is 99, 11 and 72, 32 and 96, 37 and 79. And you can, what I wanted to demonstrate here was the use of both nested for statements, for loops, and also the two-dimensional array. Which is a little more complicated. If it's a single-dimensional array, we would only need a single nested for loop. If it were 3 dimensions, we would need 3. And you can actually have some rather large. Really, 2 is about the most that you'd want to do. It just gets very very complicated and kind of hard to follow. You can do it. I've done it. I've seen it done. But you want to avoid it if you can. But it's important to know both the single-dimensional array and the two-dimensional array. And we've demonstrated that here. And you can run through this code and drop through it in the debugger and look at the values and get familiar with it. And that's how you learn Java the best, is from writing code. So that's all for now, and we will talk again next time.